Hi guys, today we're doing something a little different. I'm going to be taking you along for an unhaul of books with me. So it's going to be really casual, kind of a speed round. I'm actually going to set myself like a little timer and for 20 minutes and we're just going to see how many books I can declutter. So let's go and hop into my bookshelf. Okay, so starting off, I have the top shelf of the books that you guys always see behind me in my videos. So these are pretty much all like favorites, you know, these are like kind of some of my special editions, these are some of my favorite classics. So these I feel confident in keeping around. I still need to work my way through a couple of the novels in these, but I've read some and really enjoyed them. Love Sherlock Holmes, love The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Little Women, all of that. So those are pretty consistently going to be staying with us. Now this is a stack of cozy mysteries, which keeps getting taller and has now hit the roof. I would like to declutter a couple of these just because I have read all the ones in this stack. And some of them, I know a lot of them I won't reread or even reference very much on my channel, or I have like 4 different bread shop mystery ones here, and I don't need to keep all of those, you know, to reference, so I'm just gonna keep my favorites. So let's start with that. I love all these mysteries. I'm having a hard time already. I love Crust No One. The Walking Bread is a really cool cover. Flower in the Attic is cool. Let's go ahead and take these two out and see what we got. Okay, so Flower in the Attic was one of my other favorites from the series, so I think I'll hold on to that one. But Doe or Die, this was a good one. It was really fun, but I don't plan on rereading it and I don't need to keep every single book in the series. So I'm going to pass that along, maybe take it to like a used bookshop, see if I can get some credit for it, or drop it off at one of those little free libraries, trade it out. I also have 2 books from the Dangerous Type mystery series from Paige Shelton, which I really enjoy. It's not an all-time favorite series for me, this one and this one here, but I don't need to keep both to reference. So I'm going to we'll keep the Comic Sans Murder just because I think that was a more distinctive, fun one. And we'll get rid of book 2 since that's earlier in the series. See, so I have 2 of the Pizza Lovers mysteries here. I really love those and I actually do reread those. That was some of the first ones I ever had. I love the 12 Clues of Christmas. This Royal Spina series by Respawn is excellent, and this is one of my all-time favorites from the whole series, and I own one other collection of the first 3 in the series, but this is the only single one I own because I love that particular one. I actually want to go through and annotate it because I'm fascinated with how the writer put together the mystery. It was just really good. I want to keep the Needle Shop mystery series. I really love those, and the other ones I've been checking out from my library, so I'm going to keep those 3, and they were also a gift from my sister last year. So okay, so I think we're okay with this one. At least we got rid of 2. It's not like amazing, but it is something. I'm looking over here. This is kind of like my writer section and like freelancing section. I do work full-time as a freelance writer, for those of you that don't know. So these are some of those books. I do have Jane Eyre kind of randomly stashed here, which is a favorite of mine, so I'm going to keep that. But I'm trying to think which ones I want to keep here. These are some of my favorites. I recently referenced this in a nonfiction I love book video, so I will link that above if you want to check it out. This is about writing a mystery, which I would love to do. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. This is Writing and Editing for Digital Media, the 2nd edition by Brian Carroll. I actually had this for college class because I minored in English, and I don't think I need this anymore. I haven't referenced it in a while. I don't know if it's even good enough for a student to use now, like if it's too outdated, because it's been a couple years since I graduated, but we'll see. I'm also going to get rid of this. This was kind of gimmicky. The Easy Way to Write Short Stories That Sell. It's not that important. This is an excellent book. If you're any type of freelancer by Laura Briggs, I highly recommend it. Really good. The Imagineering Workout I love. I recently picked this up. It's also one that I recommend in the nonfiction book. This is a cute book for my parents, which I love. I love Disney. So I think these are all good, but we got 2 more. It's pretty good. Okay, these here we'll go ahead and get rid of. I really do enjoy these. Killing Lincoln and Killing Kennedy. They're both really good, but my library has both of these, and I'm just not, it's not like a book I talk about on my channel much. It's not something that I'm really interested in rereading. If I really want to read it again, my library has them. Like, I can live with that. Next, we have some more of my like kind of self-help nonfiction books. These are some really great marketing books by Seth Godin. I love Rest. You guys know I talk about that constantly. His other book, The Distraction Addiction by Alex Sujong Kim Pang, also very good. I'm very selective with the nonfiction that I purchase and keep because the most part I check these out in the library and then I only purchase them if I've read them like 2 or 3 times and I keep checking them out to reread. So I'm going to say this is going to be a really fast speed round. I love this. This is by Cal Newport. So good. They Can't Ignore You. Really great. 168 hours. I recommended those. We can get rid of this actually. This is the Harvard Business Review Guide to Being More Productive. It is helpful, it is great, but I feel like I've absorbed the information enough and it's nothing like groundbreaking for me at this point. Like if you're just getting into some like time management, productivity books, this is a pretty good guide, but if you're someone who's read a couple, this might be a little repetitive, so I'll go ahead and declutter that one. I love Gretchen Rubin, and you know what, I can get rid of this. I haven't read this one in quite a while. It's by Keith Ferrazzi and Tal Roz. It's Never Eat Alone, and it's kind of like networking and stuff, but considering the type of job I do, I don't do a lot of in-person networking. So this is it's a little outdated unless you're somebody who's maybe like in the corporate world, but I read it for business school. It was interesting, but I don't need it. Okay, so those are good. So at least we actually got rid of 2 in that section, so that's not bad. Okay, so the books I have on the bottom shelf down here are like cookbooks and some like sentimental books from my childhood that I'm definitely not getting rid of, so not even going to go through these specifically because of that. I do have a couple here. This is a Miss Marple collection from Agatha Christie that I'm working my way through. Anne of Green Gables, which I really love, and then this is a more recent one. It's the Disney Twisted Tales, a new twist on the old take, and we have some different, it's really cool. Like this one is based on Beauty and the Beast. What if Belle's mother cursed the beast? So it's just different like possible stories and like how these tales could have come about. So I'm really interested in that. I haven't read one yet, but we will get to that. Next up here I have a spare book journal. This was my devotional from last year, which I might reuse in like a year or 2 because I feel like you can reread devotionals. This is a Christmas collection, which I really like. These are like fake books, so they don't actually hold anything but stationery. One of my favorites, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I absolutely love her, so that's not going anywhere. Okay, it's finally time to part with this. This is good. This is really amazing, actually, especially considering it's over 800 pages. It's The Memoirs of Cleopatra by Margaret George. Fantastic. It's a really amazing historical fiction. It really transports you to another time and place. However, it's over 800 pages, and I have read it twice, but I'm not planning on reading it again. So we're gonna go ahead and donate that, or sell it at a used bookstore or something. These are 2 Agatha Christie novels that I haven't read yet, but I'm very excited to. This was the collection for the Royal Spinous Mystery Series by Respone, so I'm keeping that. A Bad Hair Day cookbook from the Nancy J. Cohen Bad Hair Day mystery series. I love. This is a really fantastic like ghost story collection about the Old West. I absolutely love that, so it's really good. So let's see, keeping those. This is a fun little Halloween novella, a cozy mystery. I'm going to keep that because it's fun. Another Daphne du Maurier collection. Love Krista Davis. This can go. This, I ended up DNFing. I was reading it for a vlog that didn't come to fruition, and I was bored. I was really struggling. It just wasn't for me. Some of you recommended I have to start from the beginning of the series. My library does have this series, so maybe I will start from the beginning, but I don't feel the need to keep this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that on. This was a really fun, like slightly paranormal cozy mystery. Really fun. Another pizza lover's mystery, but I do reread these. They're just really good comfort reads for me. And then a favorite historical fiction series of mine, the Spokane Clock Tower Mysteries by Patricia Meredith. This is book 2 in the series. I have book 1 on my shelf above, and book 3 I haven't read, so it's on my TBR cart. Another new favorite series, the Scottish Shire series by Tracy Hall, and The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, which I can't ever see myself getting rid of. So we have those. We do have a couple books here, and I actually think I might get rid of a few under my candle here. I love Wuthering Heights, so we'll keep that. However, this one here, Elisa Hamilton, I've read most of, but it just wasn't incredible. This is about Alexander Hamilton's wife, and it was pretty good, but it was nothing extremely memorable or incredible. I'm not going to reread it, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that on. This was really good. This is Quicksand and Passing by Nella Larson, and we also have Murder on the Cliffs, which is part of the Daphne du Maurier cozy mystery historical fiction series. This is in large print. I didn't realize that when I bought it online. That's why it looks so large, but it is good, so I'm gonna keep that. Okay, so lastly we have my TBR cart here, and the top shelf here are library books. Excuse my mess there. These are library books, so of course I'm not going to declutter those, but I might get rid of a couple of these that have just been sticking around too long. We're just going to pick through these real quick. This one I keep telling myself I'm going to read, and I've had it for at least 2 Christmases and I haven't read it. So we're going to pass it on. I don't have like a huge amount of excitement for it, so I'm going to pass it on. I'm sure it's great, but I don't have the excitement. This is part of the Stephanie Plum mysteries. I want to read those. This is a series I like. I will read these. These are 2 historical fiction books that my mom got me that I'm excited for. Another cozy mystery series. Yeah, so I like all of these. I do think I'll get rid of this collection. I like Ernest Hemingway's work. I do. However, I like his novels more, and I'm not so interested in his work that I feel the need to keep like a short stories collection by him. Or maybe I should read more of them. I don't know. I just feel like it's taking up a lot of room on my cart. We'll put that in the maybe pile. That'll be a maybe pile. Alright, it's a nonfiction about their lives, and it's supposed to be very good. Another Daphne du Maurier book that I haven't read. I'm excited for all of these. Okay, so I think we're good. I think we pulled out a couple, we thinned it out. Oh, I have one back here that I want to get rid of. This is If Looks Could Kill by Kate White, and this is supposed to be like a mystery novel. It's just, I'm okay. Like, I'm not feeling so enthralled by it, and I've had it for a while and I just haven't read it, which I think says a lot, you know, since I do like to read my cart. So I think we'll get rid of those 2 here, and maybe I'm gonna keep this short stories collection, maybe put it on my shelf instead with like some of these collections. And if I haven't read any more of them in like a year, then I will get rid of it. That'll be my go-to. Okay, so we actually did quite well. This is the first stack, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we have another stack here, so we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm happy with that. I think that's good. I know compared to a lot of like book YouTubers, I don't have a ton of books. I mean, I'm really grateful for all the books I do have, but I don't have maybe like the many bookshelves that a lot of YouTubers have. So I think getting rid of 13 in one quick video and quick wave like this is pretty good. So I'm happy with that, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've done a declutter recently. Do you guys struggle to get rid of books? I know it's hard for me, but it is necessary at times to thin things out. So let me know what your guys' thoughts were on that. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do post new videos on books every single week, especially in the mystery and like cozy genres. So if you like that, you'll love this channel. So hit subscribe, give me a like, and let me know what your decluttering process is for books. Do you keep books even when you don't reread them? Let me know. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.